Today I'm going to do a video. It's the first in a series for just kind of beginners out there. Just thought I would do a tutorial on how to play the game if you're a noob. But it's okay, everybody starts somewhere. I was a noob once too. Okay, well, what we're looking at right here, and now assuming you have the game installed, you've created an account, blah, blah, blah. That kind of stuff is kind of self-explanatory there. But yeah, so you're logged into the game for the first time, and the first thing you're going to have to do is pick a realm. Now, what's a realm? A realm is basically a server that your character is going to be on. Now, if there's people that you want to play with in particular, like friends, family, whoever, you're going to want to have to pick the same server. Otherwise, if you're on a different server, then you won't be able to play with them in game. Now, you can create multiple characters on different realms. That's fine. Of course, there's actually a cap in how many characters you can have total on an account, which I have actually hit a couple times and had to go back and delete some low B characters before. But anyways, back on topic here. So we're looking at realm selection. Now there's two types of realms. Actually there's more than like two types. But okay, just gonna go for basics here. Okay, so you can be on a PvP realm or a PvE realm. What does that stand for? PvP stands for player versus player. And now this is if you're going to want to play against other people on the opposite faction anywhere in the world. You can have this interaction. Now, if you're not really into the whole PvP and you want to PvP at your own discretion, then I recommend PvE, which stands for player versus environment, which basically, that's just you against the enemies that you come across in the game. Which those are called normal servers. The PvE realms actually are called normal. They always been called normal? Anyways, so yeah, that's what you want to do and play normal. Now, there's also realms where they're called RP realms, and there's also like the normal RP realms, and there's also the PvP realms, which the normal and RP and the PvP, obviously it means the same. Difference is it's their RP realm. RP realm is a role-playing only realm, and this is for the people who are like hardcore into role-playing. Basically, you create your character. I mean, I don't really know too much. I have never actually RP'd before on a server, but basically you make a character, and when you play that character, you're in character, so you have a whole background for it. You talk in character when you're talking to other people in the game. It's just very role-playing thing. So we're just gonna pick a whatever. Okay, now the realm name really doesn't have anything to do with your actual gameplay. It's just where, obviously, you can pick out in the list, okay, well, I'm on Alterac Mountains, or I'm on the Underbog, that kind of thing. Actually, the first time I've made a character, I actually just chose a realm because I liked the name. Now, over here it says population. Basically what it means is just how many different accounts are on that server. Like low, for instance, means there's not that many people on this realm. It's very low population. And you got medium, which is okay. And then there's high, which is there's a lot of people on that realm. It's probably a really old realm. And full means that you have to probably wait in queue to get in to the realm. But if you're a new player, Blizzard recommends that you just choose one of low population. So low would be alright, or you can go with medium. Those are probably two okay choices. It's even got this thing for like, oh, new players can go here. So I don't know. I guess those are like really new realms. When I say new realms, I mean when World of Warcraft is an old game. It's been out for years. So when it first came out, there was a set number of servers, and as time went on, you know, they kept getting more people playing their game, and they had to add more servers to, you know, accommodate to the, you know, the number of people playing the game. So there are a lot of realms on here. So, what did I have selected? I had something selected down here, and I don't even remember what it was. Anyway, so we are going to go with Daenerys. I don't really know. Just gonna select that one here, and so now you're on the character creation screen. Basically, there's Alliance and Horde, two opposite factions. Basically, you know, you're going to be fighting against the other faction. So if you're PvPing and you're on the Horde side, you're going to be fighting these races over here on the Alliance side. Yeah. So, let's see here. I wish I could just randomize what it chooses. But anyway, so on one side you have the human, which by the way on this interface over here, it describes to you like all about the race. You've got increased stats that lists at the top, and then it just kind of gives you a little background on them, and then down here is the class, and tells you a little bit about the class as well. Okay. So here are the humans. You got the dwarfs. You got the night elves, gnomes, Draenei, worgons, and then on the horde side, you have the orcs, you have the undead, tauren, trolls, and blood elves, and the goblins. And so now once you kind of figure out, okay, which race do I want to be? Now, keep in mind that a lot of the races don't have access to all of the classes, so if there's a certain class you want to play, like for example, hey, I really want to play the paladin, but turns out I can't really play on the goblin, so you kind of go through here and figure out who you want to do. So maybe you want to be a blood elf paladin if you like the blood elves. Taurens can be paladins, but I'm pretty sure there's like, yeah, nobody else was given that class. So if you want to be horde, you have the tauren, blood elf, or goblin. That's just an example, but just keep that in mind. Anyway, so and then you can customize. So you've got the males, and then down here you can change skin color, face, hairstyle. There's all different kinds of things you can do here. And then if you want to, you can just hit this randomize button, see if you find anything you like or not. Yeah, so there's that. And then you can also, when you pick your name, you can randomize it too. Sometimes if I'm stuck on a name, sometimes I'll kind of randomize, see if I can get any ideas, maybe pull a little bit from some of these and turn it into something else. Yeah, so there's that. And yeah, so it's kind of like the basic of starting it. You just kind of have to read through here and figure out which class sounds the most appealing to you. And I hope this was helpful. I know this is kind of short, but I'm just going to probably stop this here because it's probably been a few minutes. I don't want it to be too long. So, anyways, I hope you found this helpful, and thanks for watching.